Hi, this is Priyanshu. In today's video, I'm going to explain you Class 6 Mathematics Chapter 3 and the today exercise is 3.1. Okay, so if you give your 15 to 20 minutes to me, I will explain this exercise to very clear and understandable way to you. Okay, and at the end of this video, you will have not a single doubt in this exercise. Okay, na? Okay, so let's start with our first question. So the first question is that which of the following numbers are divisible by 2 and 3 and 6? Okay, like these questions are given. Like first question you can say this one, second question. So how you can say these are the divisible by 2, 3 or 6 after the looking? Like you don't have to do the divisions as type of things. Directly you just look that number. Okay, if I talk about this first number, it is not divisible by 2. The second number, it is divisible by 2. Okay, this is third number is also divisible by 2. This seventh one, it is not divisible by 2. How I am telling that this is divisible by 2 or this is not divisible by 2? How I am telling to you? Okay, this is a nothing. It is a rule of the division. Something you already know about that, or you don't know about that, then don't worry, I teach you what is the rule of the divisibility. Okay, this is one of the divisibility rule about the 2. Okay, now what is the rule of the 2? You know, in the end of the number, if it is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, in the end of the number, okay, now in the end of the number, if it is written 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then that number is going to be divided by the 2. Okay, in simple language, if you say if it is even number like 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, okay, now then it is going to be divided by the 2. Otherwise you can remember like that also. In the end of the digit, if it is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then this number is divisible by 2. How? Let's say this is a 5. In the end of this number, is it there? Any number in this one is any there? Is it there in that? No. So it is not divisible by the 2. Okay, let's talk about the 24. If you see, this is the end number of this particular digit. This is 4. Yes, it is divisible by the 2. Okay, if you see, like here I am giving you 2, 3, 2, 6 and 5. Is it divisible by 2? No. In the end of this number is 5, but we know that we have to only see the last digit have to be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 only. Okay, na? So that's why you have to now check here. Okay, in this question, is it divisible by 2 or not? Okay, so let's check. This is in the last, what is there? It is 9 there. So we know that in the end of there is only 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. In the last of the digit, if it is there, then it is divisible by 2. If it is not there, then it is not divisible by 2. Okay, this is 9. So actually, is 9 is already here? Is it in there? No, it is not there. So it is not divisible by 2. So write no. Okay, na? Like here you can say this one. Here in the end of this 2 is there. Yes. So it will be divisible by 2. Okay. This is here also, it is in the end of this there is a 2. So it is also divisible by 2. Okay, here in the end of what is there? 4 is there. So it means that it is already here. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are there. So already 4 is there now. So it is also divisible by 2. This is 2 is there. Okay, so already here 2 is there, so it is also divisible by 2. Yes. Okay, right, let's see, this is 2 is there. Okay, this is also divisible by 2, but here it is 5. So is 5 in the end of this video, in the end of this digit, is it 5 is given? So here it is 5 is there. No, we have only see the 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in the end of that. So here this is 5. So this is it is not going to be divisible by 2. If you see in the end of this there is a 2, so it means that it is going to be divided by 2. Okay, is it clear to you? Okay, right. So now this is clear. Now let's talk about the 3. What is the divisibility rule of the 3? Okay, na? Once I erase it. Okay, na? So what is the rule of the 3? Okay, so what is the divisibility rule of the 3? So simply you don't have to do anything, just sum of the adders. Okay, now what you have to do, add the number, add the digit. If you know the divisibility of 3, nothing you have to do, add the digit, nothing you have to do. What you have to do, just add the digit and check is it already in the table of the 3 or not. Okay, like this is like given 2, 4. So what you have to do, you don't have to do anything, just add this number 2 plus 4. this is going to be 6. So let's see this 6 is in the table of 3 or not. So in the 3 table 6 is there, so it means that 24 is divisible by 24 it is divisible by 3. Okay, let's see the 21. So what you have to do, how you can check this 21 is divisible by 3 or not? There is a simple way. You just add that number. Okay, how you can add? You can add like that, 2 plus 1 you have to add. So if you add 2 plus 1, that is going to be 3. In the 3 table 3 is there, yeah, it is there, so it means that it is also divisible by 3. Okay, now let's take another example. This is given 2, 4 and 6. Let's suppose this is given. So how you will say that this is going to be divisible by 3? Nothing, you just have to add this number, add. Okay, how you add? 2 plus 4 plus 6, add 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 6, that is going to be 12. So in the 3 table, is it 12 are there? Yes, in the 3 table 12 are there in the 4 times. That means this number is divisible by 3. Okay, so how you can find any number is divisible by 3 or not? Simple, nothing you have to do, just add the digits, and after the adding the digits, whatever the answer is there, just see that answer is it in the 3 table or not. If it is in the 3 table, then that digit or that number is divisible by 3. Okay, so let's do that one again. Right, so here this is what you have to, you just have to add these numbers. So here we have to add 3 plus 2, that is 5, 5 plus 1, that is 6. Okay, how actually I will do one thing here, I will add here only. Okay, now if you add 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2, okay, and plus 9, add this one. So if you add, it is going to be 5, 5, 6, 6 plus 7, that's 13, 13 plus 2, 15, 15 plus 9, that is 24. So it's 24. Okay, this is going to be 24. In the 3 table is 24 are there? Yes, 24 are in the 3 table. So it means that this number is going to be divisible by 3. So this is the divisible by 3. Okay, now let's check this one. Add this. So how you will add? 1 plus 9, okay, plus 7 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. So what is the answer? Let's add. This is 10. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 7, 17. 70 plus 2, that's 19. 19 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 2, that is 23. Is 23 in the table of is 23 already? It is in the 3 table. 23 is the not in the 3 table. So it means that this is not divisible by the 3. Okay, this is not divisible by the 3. So what we have to write here? We have to write no. Okay, now let's add this one. Okay, this is 9, this is 7, add this. Okay, like that. Okay, now how you add? 9 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, now fit plus, then 3 plus 2. Okay, add this. 9 plus 7, that is the 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. 19 plus 2, okay, that's 22. 20 plus 2 equals to 24. The answer is 24. Is in the 3 table 24 are there? Yes, in the 3 table 24 are there. In how many times? It is 8. 3 8s are 24. So in the 3 table 24 are there. So it means that this number is divisible by this number is divisible by the 3. Okay, na? So what we have to write? We have to write yes, it is divisible by 3. So here we have to write the yes. Okay, now let's add this question. Okay, 1 plus 7, that's 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 0, that's 18 only. 18 plus 1, 19. 19 plus 8, 27. 27 plus 4, that is 31. Is 31 in the 3 table? No, 31 is the not in the 3 table. So this is no. Okay, now let's check this one. So 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 2, that's going to be 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 9, that's 22. 22 plus 2, that's 24. Okay, now if you add these digits like that, 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 9 plus 2, then after the adding, you know what is the answer? 24. So is 24 on the 3 table? Yeah, it is in the 3 table. So it means that it is divisible by 3. Okay, na? I hope you are understanding this one. Okay, na? Now let's check this one. So 8 plus 0, that's 0. 8 plus 0, that's 0. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 5, that's the 13 plus 5, 18. 18 plus 2, that's 20. So Is 20 under 3 table? No. So it is not in table, then it's no. So add this one. 4 plus 3, if you add, then 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, that's 10. 10 plus 5, that's 15. In the 3 table, 15 are there? Yes, it is 15 are there. So it means that it is also divisible by 3. Okay, now let's see this. This is 7 plus 2. Okay, now 7 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2. If you add 2 plus 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 5. Okay, na? 18 plus 5, 23. 23 plus, okay, na? 18 plus 5, that's 23. 23 plus 2. Okay, that's going to be 25. So is 25 under 3 table? No, 25 is the not in the 3 table. So this is not going to be divisible by 3. Okay, na? So I hope is it clear to you. Now let's talk about the divisibility rule of the sixth. Okay, na? What is the divisibility rule of the sixth? Okay, this is a very simple. Okay, so divisible rule of the 6. What is the divisible rule of the 6? So divisible rule of 6 is very simple. If any number is divisible by 2 and 3, then that number is divisible by 6. Remember, if any number is divisible by 2 and 3, then that number is going to be divided by the 6. Okay, how? I'm telling you. Let's see the example. Like this is the, okay, this is a, like, take a simple example. This is a 12. Is 12 is divisible by 2? Yes, because in the end of this is 2 is there na. So we know that which number is going to divide by 2? In the end of 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are there, then it is going to be divided by 2. So this 12 is divided by 2. Okay, is 12 is divisible by 3? How you can check? You can add this number, 1 plus 2, that is going to be 3. Okay, so in 3 table 3 is there? Yes, it is there. So it means that this is also divisible by 3. So when this number, okay, so how you can check this? Now this 12 is divisible by 6 or not? So how you can check? Yeah, it is divisible by 2. Yes, it is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 2 and 3. That means that it is also divisible by the 6. Okay, so here what we learned here, how you can check a number is divisible by 6 or not. When it is divisible by 2 or 3, then it is going to be divided by the 6. Okay, na? So let's take another example. I tell you, let's take an example of 26. Okay, 26 is divisible by 2. Why? Because end of the 6 are there, so it is divisible by 2. But is it divisible by 3? Let's check it out. 2 plus 6, it is going to be what? It is going to be 8. Is 8 on the 3 table? No, it is not 8 in the 3 table. So it is divisible by 3 as 2, but it is not divisible by 3. So is 26 is divisible by 26? No. Why? Because we know that for the getting any number divisible by 6, it's have to be divided by 2 also and 3 also. Okay, now, but here what will happen? This 26 is divisible by 2. But this 26 is not divisible by 3. So that's why it is not going to be divided by 6. Why it is not going to be divided by 6? Because for the dividing the 6, this number 26 have to be divided by 2 also and 3 also. But this is not going to be divided by 3. So that's why 26 is not a divisible by 6. I know that you are not understanding this one. I will explain again to you. Okay, now just look at this. Okay, now, so first I will explain again. What is the divisibility rule of the 0? Okay, how you can say, looking at the number, how you can say this number is going to be divided by like 2. This is 4, 6, 8. How you can say this number is divided by 2? Just see the end of that number. In the end of this number, if it is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are there, then it is going to be divided by 2. So in this end there is 8 are there, so it is going to be divided by 2. Okay, that's cool. How you can say this number is going to be divided by 3? Just add that number, add that digit, and then whatever answer you are getting, see that answer it is in the 3 table or not. So like this is given 4 plus 6 plus 8, add that number. This is 10, this is okay, so this is 18. 18 are there? That's good. So is 18 on the 3 table? Yes, 18 on the 3 table. So it means that this number is going to be divisible by 3. Okay, so now what is the divisibility rule of the 6? So you know what is the divisibility rule of the 6? When any number, if it is divisible by 2 and 3, then this number is divisible by 6 also. So if you see, this is 468. Is it divisible by 2? Yes, it is divisible by 2. Is it divisible by 3? Yes, it is divisible by 3. So it means that it is divisible by both of that, 2 and 3. So it is also divisible by 6 also. Okay na? So if you take another example, this is 2, 4 and 6. Okay, let's check another. So let's check, is it divisible by 6 or not? So for checking it is divisible by 6 or not, you need to know if it is divisible by 2 or 3. Okay na? If it is divisible by 2 or 3, if it is this number, if it is divisible by 2 or 3, then it is divisible by 6. So let's check it is divisible by 2 or 3 or not. So this is divisible by 2 because end of this there is 6, so it is divisible. For the checking the 3 it is divisible or not, we will add 2 plus 4 plus 6. Add this 2 plus 4, that's 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 6 plus 6, it is going to 12. So in the 12 is there. So is 3 table 12 is there? Yes, it is there. So it means that it is also divisible by 3. It means that this 246 is also divisible by 6. Why? Because when the number is it divisible by 2 or 3, then it is also divisible by 6. Okay, in this case if it is not divisible by 2, then it is also not divisible by 6. In the case if it is divisible by 2 but not divisible by 3, then it is also not divisible by 6. Okay na? So in the 6th division, if it is divisible by 2 or 3, then it is only 6, it is divisible, it is going to be divided by 6. In anyone, if it is not divided in that case, then this 6 is not going to be divided. Okay, so how? I'm telling you, let's see. For the checking the 6 it is divided or not, let's see. This is divided by 2. Okay, this is divided by, this is not divided by 2. Okay, this is not divided by 2, but this is divided by 3. So is it divisible by 3? No. Why it is not divisible by 3? Because it is not divisible by 6. Why? Because for the dividing the 6 you need to be divide with 2 also and 3 also. But this number, okay na, but you know this number is not divisible by 2 only, that's why it is not divisible by 6. Here this is divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 3. So this is also not divisible by 6. Why? Because it have to be divided by 2 also and 3 also, but here it is divided by 2 but not 3, that's why it is not divided by 6. Okay, so is this third one is divisible by 6? Yeah, it is divisible because it is divisible by 2 also and 3 also. So this is divisible by 6 one. So now see, this is divisible by 2 but not the 3, so this is no. Okay, now this is divisible by 2 also and 3 also, so this is divisible by 6 also. This is divisible by 2 but not 6, not 3, so it means that it is also not divisible by 6. This is not divisible by 2 but 3 is divisible. Okay, divisible by, okay, this is divisible, 3 is, it is divisible by 3, so it means that 6 is not divisible by that number. Okay, so it is going to be no. Why? Because it is divided by, it is not divided by 2 but it is divided by 3. This number is divided by 3 but not 2, so that's why it is not divided by 6. Okay, now this is divided by 2 but not divided by 3, so it means that this is not going to be divisible by 6. Okay, now for the dividing 6, both number have to divide by 2 and 3. Okay na? So I hope this concept is clear to you, and for explaining this concept I take a longer time, but I hope you know about that very well, about that one. Okay na? So let's talk about our second question. You know, second question it is given. Okay, so let's see our second question. The second question is that determine which of the following numbers are divided by 5 or 10. Okay na? So if you see this number, like if you see this number like 25 is there, is it divisible by 5 or 10? So I can tell this number is divisible by 5, it is not divisible by 10. 125, it is divisible by 5 but not 10. This 250, it is divisible by 5 and 10, both of this number. How I am telling this is divisible by 5 or 10? Remember, what is the divisibility rule of 5? In the end of the number, if it is 0 or 5, then this is going to be divided by the 5. Okay, what is the divisibility rule of the 5? In the end of the number, if it is 0 or 5, then remember this number is going to be divided by 5. What is the divisibility rule of the 10? If the end of the number, if it is 0 are there, then it is going to be divided by the 10. One thing remember, 5 is always divisible by 10. Okay na, whatever number like 100 is there, 5 can divide 10. Okay na, 5 is a divisible of 10, but 10 is not a divisible of 5. Why? Because in the 5 0 is already there, so that's why whatever number of 5 it can whatever number of the 10 it easily divided. You will get confused in this one. Okay na, so just leave it this. Okay na, I just explain one thing to you here only. Okay na, what is the divisibility rule of 5? In the end of the number have to be 0 or 5. Let's see, this is a 25. Is it divisible by 5? Yeah, because in the end of there is a 5, so it is divisible by 5. This is 100. Is it divisible by 5? Yes, in the end of 0 is there, so it is divisible by 5. Okay na, let's suppose this is 2 6 is there, it is divisible by 5. No. Why? Because end of there this is not a 0, this is not a 5, so that's why it is not divisible by 5. Okay na, is it clear? Right, so let's check it out the another one. Now let's see this 10. Okay na, 0 1. If it is like given 100, in the end of there is a 0, so it is divisible by 10. Like this is 2 7 6 is there, is it divisible by 10? No, because in the end of there is a no 0, so it is not given. If you one thing you remember, this is a 25. Okay, it is divisible by 5, but this 25 is divisible by 10. No, it is not divisible by 10. Why? Because for the dividing the 10 we need the 0. Okay na, right? So is it clear to you? Right, so let's check it out. Okay now, let's check it out, that particular question. Okay, so what the question is, it given 25 and is it given 125, 250 and 1250. Okay, I will write this question here: 10 25 70 98 5. Okay, 70 98 and 5, and the last question that is 45 and 68. Okay, 45 88 and 0. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we will see here 5 and here we will see 10. Okay na, so now let's check it out. So is 25 is divisible by 5? Yeah, in the end of there is a, if 0 or 5 there, in the end of this is divisible by 5. In the end there is only 0, it is divisible by 10. So is divisible by 5? Yes, because in the end of that 5 is there, so yes, it is divisible by 5. Is it divisible by 10? No, because in the end of there no zeros are there, there is no 0, so it is not divisible by 10. Okay, so I will make a cross line. This is a 5 is there. Okay, so 5 table we already know, if it is end of 0 and 5 then it is divisible by 5. If it is 0 in the last, then it is going to be divided by 10, so it is not divisible by 10. Why? Because end of there is a no 0. This is a 50. So we know that in the 5 table, in the end of that number, if it is 0 or 5 then it is divisible by 5. Okay na, if it is 0 on the last number then it is divisible by 10. Okay, this is a 0, so 0 or 5 have to be last, already it is there, so it is divisible by 5. Here it is 5 there, yeah, so it is also divisible by 5. Here 5, it divisible by 5. Here it is 0, divisible by 5. Okay, but let's see, this is a 0. Okay, so it is divisible by 10. This is a 5, but what is the divisibility rule of the 10? In the end of the have to be 0 only, but here it is not 0, so this is not going to be divided by 10. This is a 5 only, there is a no 0, so it is also not going to be divided by 10. This is a 0, so it means that it is divisible by 10. Okay na? So what is the rule of divisibility? How you can check any number it is divisible by 5 or not? So just see the end of the number. If it is 0 or 5, then this is going to be divided by 5. How you check this number is going to be divided by 10 or not? Just see the last number. If it is 0, then it is going to be divided by the 10. So if you see here, this is divided by 10. This is not divided by 10 because end number is not 0. Here end number is not 0, so this is not divided by 10. This end number is 0, that's why it is divided by 10. End number is 0, that's why it is divided by 10. Here the end number is 5, so that's why it is not divided by 10. Here end number is not 0. Okay na, that's why it is not here end number is not 0. Okay na, here it is 5, that's why it is not divided by 10. So here why it is divided by 5? Because in the end of the number have to be 0 or 5. So here it is 5, divisible. Here also 5, it is divisible. Here it is 5, here it is 0, that's why it is divisible, because 0 or 5 we need end of the, if it is there, so it is divisible, so that's why. Okay, Is it clear to you? Right, now let's check it again. What this again after that, if it is clear to you, then let's see that what the next question is telling here. So here what next question is that, check whether the numbers are divisible by 10 are also be divisible by 2 and 5. Okay, so whatever number which is divisible by 10, okay, now whatever number in this one which is divisible by 10, in this one which number is divisible by 10? Let's see. This number is only divisible, okay, this number is divisible, I think first second, third, fourth, okay, na? That's is going to be divisible. This is divisible by 250 is divisible by 10, okay, na? And 1250 is it divisible by 10, and that's one 40 and 80 and 0, it is also divisible by 10, okay, na? Right, so it is telling that this is divisible, okay, na? So now it is telling divisible by 2 or not. So you have to find this is divisible by 2 or this is divisible by 5 or not, okay, na? You have to check these are the divisible by 2 or not, okay, na? Now let's check what is the divisibility rule of the 2. In the end of number, if it is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 are there, then this number is going to be divided by 2. So end of this there is a 0 there, yeah, so it is divisible by 2. End of this there is a 0, yes, it is divisible by 2. End of this is 0, so it is also divisible by 2. Okay, what is the divisibility rule of the 5? So end of the number have to be 0 or 5. So in this end of there 0, so it is divisible by 5. End of 0 divisible by 5. End of 0 divisible by 5. Simply, so the number which is, so you can write here, so the number which is, okay, so the number which is divisible, okay, na? My handwriting is bad, something bad. Divisible by 10, okay, na, is also divisible, okay, na, divisible by 2 and 5, okay, na? Right, over. So this is the rule of that one, it is already clear, okay. All right, so now let's check it out. Fill in the blanks given divisibility of test the 3 or 9, okay. Now we have to see the which number is going to divide by 3 and 9, okay. You know what is the divisibility rule of the 3? Just simple, nothing you have to do, you just add the digits. Like this is 24, you need to know this number is going to divide by 3 or not. Then what you do, just add that number, 2 plus 4, every digit you have to add. 2 plus 4, if you add, that is 6. Is 6 in the 3 table, is it 6 are there? Yes, it is there, so it is going to be divisible by 3. So same as it is 9 also there. So this is 24. For checking that it is divisible by 9 or not, just add that digit and divide by the 9. If it is in the table, then it is divisible. Like this is 24 is there, you need to check this is divisible by 9 or not. Just simply what you do, just add the digits, like 2 plus 4, okay. What will come? 6 will come. In the 9 table 6 are there? No, it is not there, so it is not going to be divisible by 6. It is not going to be divisible by 9, okay, na? So these are the simple things you can do. So what this divisibility rule of the 3 and 9 is very simple. Just add the digits and see is it in their table or not. If it is in their table, then it is divisible by 3 or 9. If it is not in their table, then it is not divisible by 3 and 9, simply. So now let's see that this is 72. You need to check this is divisible by 3 or 9, like 3 and 9 or not, okay. Simply just add both of them, same question, you can add both of them, you have to add only. So in the first check this 3 1, is it divisible by 3 or not? So add this 7 plus 2, if you add this is 9, okay, na? This is 9. So in the 3 table 9 is there, yes, it is there, so it means that this is divisible by 3, okay. Now in the 9, if you check is it divisible by 9 or not, so you have to do same thing only, you have to just add that number. So 7 plus 2 plus 2, that's 9 only. Add this number and check this it is in the 9 table or not. So in 9 table it is 9 there, yes, it is there, so it means that this is divisible by the 9 also. Now let's see this 197. So if you add 1 plus 9 plus 7, add this one, so this is 17, okay, na? So in the 3 table 17 are there? No, it is not there, so this is not divisible by 3. So in the 9, if you find out this number is divisible by 9 or not, so separate this number, add that, okay, now 1 plus 9 plus 7, 17 only. In the 9 table 17 are there? No, not there, so it is also not divisible by our ninth one. Now let's check this one. So if you add, okay, I will take the another pen here. So if you add 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 9, add this number. This is 10, 18, 18 plus 2, that's going to be 27. Okay, in the 3 table 27 are there. Yes, 27 are there, so it is divisible by 3. Okay, but how you check this is divisible by 9 or not? So add that number. So already if you add this is going to be 27. In the 9 table 27 are there. Yes, 9 3s are 27 are there, so it is also divisible by 9. Now let's check this number. So this is going to be at this number. Okay, 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5. Add this 16. Okay, 7 plus 9 16, 16 plus 8 24, 24 plus 7, okay, that is 31, 31 plus 5, that is 36. Okay, in the 3 table 36 are there. Yes, it is there. You have confusion, sir, table have to be 30 only. Add this also, 3 plus 6, add that one also, this is 9. Okay, now if you don't need to divide this one, if you get 36, then if you add this one you will get 36. So you have a doubt, sir, 3 10, the answer is 30 only, then how I can calculate another one? So nothing, just add that one also. If you add 3 plus 6 also, that is 9 only. In the 3 table 9 is there. Yes, it is there. So it means that it is divisible by 3. Now if you check 9 1, it is 9 table or not, so add this one. So already we added, the answer is 36. In the 9 table 36 are there. Yes, it is there. So it means that it is also divisible by 9. Okay, so this is the last question is already given here. The answer is already, yes, it is divisible. So okay now, right? So I hope is it clear to you and you don't have any doubt. Okay, so let's talk about the next one. So the fourth question is that make 3 different digits using 198 where each digit can be only once and check which of this number is divisible by 9. Okay, now we have to make the 3 digits using this 1 and 9. Okay, I will write here. This is 1 given, 9 given, 8. We have to make 3 different digits. Okay, let's make the 3 different digits. The first digit 198, the next digit is 918, and the next one is 891. Okay, these are the 3 different digits. Okay na? Right, is it clear to you? These are the 3 different digits. This is also different, this is also different, this is also different. Okay na? Now we have to check this is divisible by 9 or not. Okay na? So how we can check this is divisible by 9 or not? Okay na? How we can check? Simply, for the checking that it is divisible by 9 or not, we need to know, we have to add this number. So let's add 1 plus 9 plus 8. If you add this number, this is 10, this is 18, the answer is 18. So what will happen here? Okay, now so 18 is there. In 9 table 18 is there. Yes, it is there. So it means that 198 is the divisible by it is divisible by 9. This is 918 is there. Add this 9 plus 1 plus 8, add, this is going to be 80 only. So is 18 in the 3 table? Yes, it is there. So it means that it is also divisible by 9. This is given 8 plus 9 plus 1. This is going to be 17 plus 1. That is going to be 80. In the 9 table 18 are there? Yes, it is there. So it is also divisible by 9. So generally this is the answer. Okay, right. So after it is clear, then let's talk about the fifth one. Okay, so the fifth one is telling which numbers among, okay, this is like 2 3 5 6, it divide this one exactly. Okay, so this question is given. Okay, it is given, what is given? 2, okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we have to say, okay, is it divisible by these numbers or not? Okay now, so let's find it out. Okay, let's find, this is a very interesting question. Now let's check the 2, is this number is divisible by 2 or not? Okay, so how you can check? What is the divisibility rule of the 2? So divisibility rule of the 2 is there. In the end of that, it have to be 0 2 4 6 or 8. So in this number, is it any number in this one? No, it is not there. So it is not going to be divided by 2. So it is not going to be divided by 2. So actually we have to take some space. Okay, so I will make such like that. Okay, just wait a minute. Okay, now I will do it again. Okay, so wait. Okay, so let's take this here. Okay, right, now take one. Okay, now this is 2 is right here. Okay, let's make it in the bracket once. Okay, this is given already. This is 2. Okay, this is 2. Okay, this is 2. Okay, I'm getting, okay, right. We don't need this line, okay, right. Okay, this is 2 is there, okay, and write the 3, then write the 5, then write the 6, and then write the 9. Okay, now let's check it out. This is divisible by or not. Is it divisible by 2 or not? Because we know that this is not in that one. Okay, now in the last of there is no 0, 2, 4, etc. So it means that it is not going to be divisible by 2. So it is not divisible by 2. For the 3, let's check. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So if you add, this is 3, this is 3, 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. This is 15. In the 3 table, 15 are there. Yes, 15 are there. So it means that it is going to be divisible by 3. Okay, now let's check it is divisible by 5 or not. So checking the 5, it is divisible by 5 or not, we need to know what is the divisibility rule of the 5. In the end of the number have to be 0 or 5. So in here, in the end, there is a 5. So it means that it is divisible by 5. So checking the 6, it is divisible by 6 or not. So what we have to do, so we need to know first of all this number is divisible by 2 or not. For checking the it is divisible by 6 or not, so it have to be divisible by 3, 2 and 3. If any number is there, if it is divisible by 2 or 3, then this is also divisible by 6. So here it is divisible by 3. Okay, that's good, but not divisible by 2. Okay, this is not divisible by 2. It means that this is not going to divide by the 6 one. So 6 is so this number is not divisible by 6. Why? Because for the how you can check any number is divisible by 6 or not. So simply, if that number is divided by 2 or if that number is divided by 3, then this is also divisible by 6. But in the case if it is not divisible by 2 or not divisible by 3, in the any one, if it is divisible by 2 but not 3, then this is also not going to be divided by 6. If it divisible by 3 but not 2, then it is also not going to be divided by 6. So for the dividing the 6, both have to be divided by 2 or 3. So here this number is divided by 3 but not 2. That's why it is not divisible by 6. Okay now? Okay, right. I hope it is clear to you. Now I check this 9th one. So how you can check this number is divisible by 9 or not? Simply just add the digits. Simple. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9. If you add the digits, you know what you get the answer. That's the 15 answer. Okay now, 15 you get, I think. Okay, if you get 15, 1 plus 2 for 3, 6, 6, 10, 15. If you get 15. In the 9 table, 15 are there? No, 15 are not in the 9 table. So it is also not divisible by 9. Okay, is it okay? Right. After that, what the question is telling next one. So the question, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the reverse order and test which is the divisible by exactly. Now what is telling, write this number reversely. So this is over. Now what we have to do, write this number reverse. Okay, so how you can write this number reversely? You can write like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have to write these numbers reverse. Okay, now check, is it divisible by which number in this one? Is it divisible by 2 or not, or etc. So for the checking 2, we need to know in the end of this any one have to be 0, 2, 4, 6. Is it there? Is it 1? Not 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Okay na? So it means that this is not going to be divisible by 2. For the 3, let's add this one. If you add 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, then 9, 9, 12, 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 1, that's going to be 15. In the 3 table, 15 are there? Yes, 15 are there. So it is divisible by 3. For the 5, this is there. For the, what is the rule of the 5? In the end have to be 0 or 5. Okay na? But here the end is 1 only, not 0 or 5. So it is not divisible by 5. Okay na? For the checking the 6, is it this number is divisible by 6 or not? We need to know, we need to check that if it is divisible by 2 or 3, then it is divisible by 6. So it is divisible by 3 but not 2. So it means that it is also not divisible by 6. For the checking 9, what we have to do, we have to add this number. So if you add this 5 plus 3 plus 1, that is going to 15. In the 9 table, 15 are there? No, 15 are not there. So it is also not going to be divisible by 9. Okay, right. So this is going to be clear to you. Okay, now let's talk about the 6th one. Okay, these are the last question. I will complete this fast. Okay, right. So this question is telling that write the two different digits using this one. Okay, we have to write two different digits using this. Okay, na, we have to write the two different digits, right? So here write the answer. Okay, na, this is divisible by 3 and 5. Okay, na, this one, fifth one. Okay, na, write that answer. Okay, let's talk about the sixth one. So sixth one is telling write the two different digits using this, check whether this number is divisible by 2, 5, 6 or not. Okay, same question. Okay, now what we have to write this number, two digits, two different digits we have to write. Okay, now so let's do again this question. Okay, this is the one graph I make it, and here and this number I will write. You have to make three different digits, like this is given 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have to make two different digits, like you can make 3, 4, 5 also, otherwise you can make 5, 4, 3 also. Okay, now you can make two different, any different you can. So I made this 2, 1. Okay, now so let's write this question. So I make it 3, 4, 5, and second what I made, this is the 4, 5, 3. Okay, you can make another one also, another one you can also make. Let's make this one like 5, 4, 3 also you can make. Okay, now you can make 5, 4, 3, but it is telling you have to write the two digits only. So like you can write two different one, but it's okay, we do like that only. Okay, now let's take this one has a 2, 3. Is it divisible by 2? It is divisible by 3. Is it divisible by 5, or it is divisible by 6, or it is divisible by 9? You have to check. Okay, let's check it out. We will do it quick. Okay, now so for the checking the 2, what we have to know, in the end it have to be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So in this one, this is any one, then no, it is not divisible by 2. This is a 3. This is not 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So it is not divisible by 2. Here it is also there is a 3, but we need to be 0, 3, 2, 8. So it is also not divisible by 3. Okay, 2. So for checking it is divisible by 3 or not, add this one. 3 plus 4, that's 7. 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5, that's 12. So in the 3 table, 12 are there. Yes, it is divisible by 3. This is 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. So in the 3 table, 12 are there. Okay, it is divisible by 3. This is 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. So in the 3 table, 12 are there. Yes, it is divisible by, okay, 3. So now checking the 5. For the what number will be divided by 5? If end of the number, if it is 0 and 5, then this number is going to be divided by 5. So here the end number is end have to be 5. The end number is 5, so it means that it is have to divide by 5. End number is 3, not going to be divided by 5. Okay, here end number is 3, so it means that it is not going to be divided by the 5. Okay, now let's check another one. So here checking the 6, so you need to know that if any number which is divisible by 2 and 3, so this is going to be divided by 6. So here it is divisible by 3 but not 2. It means that it is not going to be divided by 6. So this one there, it is divided by 3 but not 2. It is also not divided by 6. Okay, now this is going to be this is divisible by 3 but not 2. So it is also not divisible by 6. Okay, now so this is 9 is there. So how you can check this is going to be divisible by 9? So add that 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. If you add 12 in the 9 table, 12 are there, not there. If you add this 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. 12 is in the 9 table, no. 5 plus 4, 9, 12. In the 12 it is 9 table, no. Okay, so this is the answer of the sixth question. Okay, right, so overall it is clear. So if you think you can make another one also, like if you have a doubt knows, or this is we can do like that also, like 5, 3 and 4 also. So if you check this one, in the end of this these are two, there is a 4 na, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. In this one 4 are there. Okay, so it is divisible by 2. Add this one, 5 plus 8, 8 plus 4, that is 12. It is divisible by 3. Okay, na? It is divisible by 3. So in the 5 table we need 0 or 5. So here it is not 0 or 5 in the last, so it is not divisible by 6, not divisible by 5. So for divisible by 6, what we need to know, if it is divisible by 2 or 3, then it is also divisible by 6. So it is divisible by 2 or 3, so it is also divisible by 6. So if you add this one, if it is divisible by 9, so this is 15. In the 9 table 15 are there, not there, so it is not divisible by that one. Okay, na? So actually here it is telling 2 digits only, so you can choose anyone. You can choose this one or this one, otherwise you can choose this one. So in this one any 2 you can choose, or you can write like that. Okay, na? Right, so I would like to go through the 7th and 8th question. This is the two last question. Okay, 9th one it is still. Write the smallest digit and the greatest digit possible digits in the blank space in the each of the following numbers and from the divisible by 3. Okay, you have to write something number which is in the blank. Okay, you have to write one a smallest number or one biggest number, and we have to check this is divisible by 3 or not. Okay na? So let's what is the smallest number we can write? So let's think. If I write the 2, okay, you can write the 2 and 8, and this number is going to be, why I am writing 2 and 8 like that, I am just writing. Okay now, why I am writing 2 and 8, you can write other also, like you can write 0 also, and then like 9 you cannot write. Okay na, any one number you can write. So any one number what you can write, if you write the 9 one, then you can write 1, then you write 6 2 4, then you can add, this is going to be 10 plus 6 16, 16 plus 7, 16 plus 7 how much, that's the, okay, 16 plus 4, that's going to be 20 22 22 24 28. So if you add, this is 28. Okay now, if I put 1 and 9 here, this is the 1 is the smallest and 9 is the biggest one. Otherwise if you write 2 and 8, so 2 is the smallest and 8 is the biggest one. So both are the 10 only. If you add 1 plus 9, that is 10, 2 plus 8, that is also 10. So if you add this one, after applying here, you can add, you can write like that also, 2 8 in the blanks, then 6 7 2 4, and if you add this number, it is going to be 28. So in the 3 table 28 are there, yes it is there, so it means that it is divisible by 3. So you can write any one, you can write 1 9 also, or otherwise you can write 2 8 also. Okay na, right? So is it clear to you? Right, so let's talk about the next one. So here so if you see the second question, here we need to be write 2, one is the smallest, one is the biggest one. So let's what is the smallest, that is the 0. What is the biggest one I can write? So the biggest one I can write 9, because we need to write only one. So if you add, like this is a 4 7 6 5, and this is a blank, so this is, if you add 0 and 9, let's add this one. Okay, this is a 4 plus 7, that's 11, that's going to be 70, 70 plus 5 21, 21 plus 9 30, 30 plus okay, I think this is wrong, that's 11. Okay na, 6 11 plus 6 70, 70 plus that's 22, 22 plus 9 22, 22 plus 9 22 plus 9, that's 22 plus 9. Okay, that's 31, 31 plus 2, that's going to be 33. Okay na, so this is going to be 33. Okay, in the 3 table 31 is there. Okay, it is there because in the 11 times. Otherwise if you write 33 is in the 3 table or not, add this one also, 3 plus 3, that is going to be 9. In the 3 table 9 is there. Okay, so it means that it is also divisible by 9. So here you can write 0 or 9. Okay, why you can write 0 or 9? Because we need to be a smallest number or biggest number. So what is the smallest number? The smallest number is 0, the biggest number is 9. Okay na, here why I am taking not, why I am not taking here 0 or 9, because 0 9 if you take then if you add, this is not going to be divisible by 3. Okay na, so most smallest number you can take, that is the 1, most biggest number you can take, that is the 9 in that one. Otherwise 2 or 8 you can take here. Okay na, that's why. Okay, right, so I hope you understand. Now let's talk about this one. So here what is the smallest number I can take? That is the 1, not 0, because if I take the 0 then it is going to be wrong. Okay na, and what is the biggest number I can take? That is the 7. Otherwise you can take here, 0 also and 8 also. Okay na, you can take 0 8 also or 1 7 also. Okay, so let's check it out. So this is 7 2 2 1, and here you can take 0 8 also. Otherwise this is the smallest and this is the biggest one. Why it is biggest? Because 0 is there, and if I take 9 then answer going to be wrong. If you add then it is going to be wrong, that's why. Okay, so that's why I take an add. Otherwise you can take 1 and 7. Okay, so then you have to be add this one. Okay, let's add this one. So if you add 2 plus 9, 9 plus 2, how much? 9 plus 2, 11. Okay na, 11 1 10, 10 plus 8. Okay na, 10 plus 0, that's 10 only, or not 10, it is a 9 10 12, 12 plus 0, that's 12, 12 plus 8. Okay, 12 plus 8, 20, 20 plus 5, that's 25. Okay, I think is it wrong here, I did it. Okay, so this is the 8, right? So okay, So we have to take 1 and 7, okay, right? So if you take 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 12, 12 plus 1, 12 plus 13, 13 plus 7, 20, 20 plus 5, that's 25. 25, it is not in the 3 table, okay? Okay, so we have to take another number here. So this is 25 now. So we have to decrease one number. So we will take 0 or 7 here, okay na? Let's take 0 and 7, okay. Okay, so in your textbook there is a wrong answer. You look at in your textbook, okay na? So we have to take 0 or 5. Why I'm take not 0 5? We will take 0 or 7 1, okay? Why? Because after the adding you will get, this is the smallest one and this is the biggest one, like 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, okay? This is a blanks. In the blank I adding 0 plus 7 and plus 5, okay? So if you add 9, 9 plus 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 7, 7, that's the 12 plus 19, 19 plus 5, that is going to be 25. In the 3 table 25 is there, so it is divisible by 3, okay na? So actually, you know, this question is something lengthy. I know you will not understand, but probably what I am telling you here, it is telling that you have to take a smallest number and greatest number, and you have to take that number only. By adding here, that number is going to be divisible by 3. So if you take any, like if you take 1, it is the smallest number. The smallest number is 0 and biggest number is 9. You have to take only one number in this, one digit number only. So 9 or 0 you can take. If you take here 0 or 9, then it is not going to be divisible by 3. So if you take 1, the smallest number, 9 has a greatest number, it is going to be divisible. Like that, here I am doing such type of things, okay na? So here I take in 1 and 9, 2 and 9. So here you can take 0 or 9, okay na? Is it clear to you? 0 or 9 here, and here you can take 0 or 7, okay? Not 1 or 7. If you add 1 and 7, this is going to be 25, okay na? In textbook it is given 1. It is wrong, because if you add 1 plus 7, 25. In the 3 table 25 is not there, okay na? So 0 or 7 you can take. So here you have to take 0 and 7, okay, right? So let's talk about the 8th one. Find the smallest number that must be added here so that become the exactly divisible by 5. Okay, so what this question is telling is, you have to add a smallest one. A smallest number you have to add in this one. This is given 1, 2 or 3. We have to add a smallest one, okay? What is the smallest number you can add in this? Like if you add a smallest number, if you add 1, what is the smallest number? 0. If you add, this is going to be 123 only. If you add the smallest number like 1, this is going to be 124. Is it divisible by 5? 123 or 124, it is divisible by 5? No. Why? Because for the dividing 5 you need 0 or 5 on the last number. So let's do this. 123 plus 2. If you add this, it is going to be 125. So here this is going to be divisible by 5, because for the dividing 5 you need 0 or 5 in the end of the digit. So here it is 5, so it is divisible by 5, okay na? So what is the smallest number we can take? This is a 2. The smallest number 2 we can take here. Why? Because if you add a smallest number, okay, smallest number, add 123, that is become exactly divisible by 5. So this is 123 is there. We have to add a smallest number. If I take a smallest number 0, if I added, but it is not going to exactly divisible by 5. Okay, so if I already take it 1 also, it is also smallest number. So after that adding, this is 124. It is also not going to divide by exactly not divisible by 5. So if I take the smallest number 2, after that all 0 and 1, what is the smallest? 2 is only now. If I add 123 plus 2, that is 25. 125, and 125 is exactly divisible by 5. Why? Because whenever in the end of the 0 or 5 is there, it is divisible by 5. So you know what is our answer. So here probably you can write like that, okay na? You can write like that the answer. So you can write like that, 123 plus 2, which is going to be 25, and 125, okay na, is it divisible? Okay, divisible by 5, okay, right? So this is 2 is the answer, right na? Smallest, the smallest you can add, that is 2, okay, right? So let's talk about the 9th one here. Okay, this is the last question. Okay, I know let's talk about this one and this. Find the smallest number has to be subtracted in this one to become exactly divisible by 10. Okay, now in this one we have to subtract the number, a smallest number we have to subtract. Okay, now this is a 256. Okay, in this one we have to subtract the smallest number, and then after it is going to be divisible by exactly 10. You know what is the divisibility rule of the 10? Whenever you get 0 on the last number, okay, now in the last number if you get 0, then it is only divisible by 10. So here it is telling, what it is telling, it is telling you have to subtract in like in the 256 you have to subtract a smallest number. After the subtracting a smallest number, here we have to subtract the smallest number. After the subtracting, whatever you get the answer, it have to be direct, if it have to be divisible by 10. So let's subtract. If I take, okay, let's suppose, what is the smallest number? What is the smallest number? The smallest number is 1, 0. So the answer will be 256 only. The smallest number is 1. If you subtract that, it is 255. So is 255 divisible by 10? No, it's not. So this is 250. If you subtract 2, then it will be itna. This is 254. Is it we get the 0 on the last? No. So it is also not. So this is the 256. The 3 is the smallest. If you subtract, is it also divisible by 10? No, because and this and digit have to be 0. Then it is only divisible by 10. So this is a 256. If you subtract 4, then this is a this one. Is it divisible by 10? No, because this is 2, not 0. This is 5, 6. If you subtract 5, then it is going to be this one. Is it divisible by 10? No, because this is 1. Okay, now let's take, this is 526 minus by 6, and this is going to be 560, 250. This is exactly divisible by 10. Why? This is exactly divisible by 10. Why? Because end is the 10. End is a 0. And whenever the end is 0, it is going to be divisible by 10. Okay, na? Right. So I hope is it clear. I write that answer here. Okay. So once erase it. Okay, so I think this video is 1 hour and it is going to be over. So here 256, if you subtract 6, then it is going to be 250, and 250 which is exactly divisible by 10. Okay, na? So you have to subtract, okay, na? Subtract a smallest number, write it, the smallest number, that is the 6. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, na? So if you subtract the 6 one, you will get 250, which is exactly divisible by 10. Why? If you subtract 1, then it is not going to be, okay, na? Or 0, whatever it is, okay, na? It is not going to exactly divisible. So end of this video, I will explain one thing to you. So one thing I will explain to you, then after I will close this video. So what is the divisibility rule of the 2? If the end of this video is 0, 0 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, then it is going to be divided by 2. 3 rule, add the number, add the digit, and then you will find. What is the divisibility rule of the not 4, it is not given. Okay, now 5. Okay, now this is 5. If it is 0 or the 5 in the last, it is going to be divisible by 5. Okay, now 6. If it is divisible by 2 and 3, divisible, okay, na? Then it is also divisible by 6. 9, add the number, simple. So generally these are the divisibility rule, and this is totally ended here. Okay, if you need the next chapter solution, so in description there is a link, you can check out from there. So I hope this video is going to be very helpful for you. If anywhere you didn't understand, so don't worry about it. This is a mathematics only, and I am a teacher only. So if I teach something, if I go something fast, and if you didn't understand, then don't worry about it. Whenever you didn't understand, just tell to me, just comment me which question you didn't understand. I will explain that question again to you. Okay, now, so don't be confused, don't be frustrated, and don't be get fear with that mathematics. Okay, now, whenever you're not getting anything, whenever you didn't understand anything or any question, if you didn't understand, if you want to repeat with me, then I can explain that question to you. Okay, now. So overall this chapter, this exercise 3.1 is clear, And if you have any doubt, then definitely comment your doubt in the description. Okay, if you need other subjects question answer, so you just go to the playlist and you can check out from there. Okay, so I hope this video is going to be very helpful for you, and we will meet into the next video. Jai Hind.